up, YouTube? What's up, Potato Gang, Potato Squad? You can call me Mama Potato, whatever you want to call me. That's extremely awkward, and I'm so sorry that I did that for so long. But, so, beginning of this video, go get your snacks because, you know, it might have some cheese met in here. And not cheese met, then I'm just going to speak to you guys because it's been a very long time. First and foremost, I'd like to say I'm back. I am officially coming back. As you can see, we are no longer April_Potato Gang_123. I put my thing as a question mark because I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I am anymore. I don't know. I'm still very much a potato, as you can tell. But I don't know if that's what I want you guys to be called, the Potato Gang. If you guys want me to bring that back, I totally will. But for now, we're a question mark. We'll figure that part out later. We'll figure out what we want to be, right? Because what if y'all want to be something cooler? I'm down to change the name for y'all. Or for myself. Either way, I'm bringing this back because, as you cannot tell, we're in quarantine. And the more that I find myself in quarantine, the longer that I see how much of an issue I am. Like, I talk to myself so much. I thought, like, quarantine was gonna be parties, group time, no, social distancing, FaceTime parties, FaceTime this, FaceTime that. Nobody really calls me, and when they do, it's for homework. So, it's not going the exact way that I thought it would, which is totally fine. You can't predict how these things are gonna go or whatever. But I just wanted to bring you guys back and have a little sit-down chat with you guys to let you know that, one, I'm sorry I was gone for so long, to be honest. I think I started you guys in 10th grade. I think that was the year, 9th grade maybe, or end of 9th grade that I started the Potato Gang. And I was lying to myself, completely. Honestly, I'm sorry, guys. Like, the things I spoke about were very real, and my thought process was very true, but I kept telling you guys, this is me, this is how I am, this is me at my happiest, when in reality, I was so sad, and I just wasn't myself. I was not surrounding, like, I don't want people from my school to watch this and be like, oh, so the friend group you were hanging out with is fake, and like, that's not the purpose. They're not. Well, not everybody, but, I've always felt like I don't belong in a group. And I know a lot of people say that, but since I was young, I think I've been such a misfit. So it was such a challenge. It was so endearing, actually, to finally be a part of a group. But then when I did become a part of that group, I was kind of like, I don't want to stay. But I don't want to seem like I'm abandoning them because I'm not, right? Like, that's not how friendship should work. But, you know, it's kind of monogamous at our school, since my school is so small. But I just felt like if I were to leave or branch out, the people around me would feel disrespected. But I'm wrong because I've always done that. And even though I didn't do it as much as I wanted to when I was in 9th and 10th grade, I still very much talk to so many people. And I'm very close to people, different kinds of people, which is amazing to me because they all accept me for the majority of them accept me for the weird person that I am, which is amazing. But, you know, during this quarantine, I kind of expected specific people to care a little bit more about our friendship or about the fact that, like, in the beginning of this quarantine, or spring break, actually, spring break was horrible for me. I was so depressed. I was so sad all the time. I cried almost every night, couldn't sleep, gave myself, like, some weird kind of sleep paralysis, which is horrible. I was at a very low state in life. Like, I think, not my lowest, but I was very low. Like, I didn't have any highs to that, like, state of mind, which is very demeaning to my mental health, because I was like, April, you're promising people that you're okay, and that it's okay, that you're getting better, but then you're like this when you're alone, and it's not okay. You need to learn how to love yourself. And I'm getting there. I haven't completely got there. I can't say, like, oh, I'm completely in love with myself. It's all positive every day, all day. No. I have my low days still. I sometimes want to chop off all my hair, shave my eyebrows, gave myself a slit, want to do it again, but up, like, higher. I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. But yeah, I wanted to come back to YouTube because I feel like there's so much inspiration in day to day, and I've been watching more influencers that not like, yes, the ones that make you laugh. And of course, like, I'm not judging anybody's YouTube. I think everybody's unique in their own way. But I've been watching more inspirational. Oh, look at Bird. Okay, sorry. Inspirational ones where they speak to you and they're kind of, it's like a TED Talk, but not a TED Talk. You know what I mean? And I don't know why now I'm like, everybody, when they call me, I'm like, hi, welcome to my TED Talk. I will probably never be on a TED Talk specifically because of this, but it's okay. And I just realized that, like, I dismissed my power so much because I was like, I'm a woman. People don't respect me as a woman. Lies. They respect you more sometimes. And women are powerful. Kudos to us, girls. Like, right now on the internet, that thing's going around. Boys have so many more struggles than girls. And honestly, I don't want to hear no boys in the comments fighting me about like, you're just, you're sexist. No, because when the girls are talking about their relationships and they're like, well, he doesn't understand this and this doesn't happen. I'm the first wingman to go in there for my bros and be like, no, you as a girl have to understand that their feelings are as equal as ours and they may be insecure, but boys are supposed to be tough in society's views, which isn't always how it goes. So I defend you guys a lot. But in terms of like this whole thing, I feel like right now, like feminists don't come for me, but like it's supposed to be equal, like men and women, same tier. But I feel like people are constantly fighting about who's better and who's better. None of us are better. We're all equal. Women can be just as crappy as guys, and guys can be just as crappy as women. We're all crappy. Like, we all suck. As human beings, we just suck sometimes. You know? Life just doesn't go the way you planned it. But that's our jobs. You're supposed to feel sucky. You're supposed to go through hardships. You're supposed to feel like, why? Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why can't I get through this? Because once you go through all those whys, you start to realize, well, maybe if I wasn't so negative. Maybe if I had woken up this day and said, good morning, world, instead of piss off, world, your life would have been a little bit better than how it was going. It doesn't take much. No, let me not say that, because for some people it takes a lot, and I'm one of those people. Getting out of a negative state will push you to your limits. You're going to get dealt with people who are saying, stop being depressing. You're going to deal with people who tell you they love you and they're always supporting you and then run off to the next friend and be like, dude, April's so depressed and I'm so tired of it. It messes with the whole group's feelings. You're going to get people who are snakes and people who are genuine angels that are just trying to help you, but it's your job to decipher what's good for you and what's bad for you. I'm one of those people who leave both sides in my world. And I'm like, what creates a balance? Because I have good people and bad people, but I know who the bad people are. So I'm just going to listen more to the good people, keep them both in my lives because I don't want to discourage anybody upon friendship. No, never does that work out. That's just, why would you keep around people who don't care about you? Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense of, oh, it's a balance, good and bad. No, you're not a balance beam for good and evil. And sometimes the evil is going to mask itself as good, so you're going to have bad people on your good side, and then your scale's like this. That doesn't work. It's not, guys, it's not reliable. And I'm just reevaluating so many of my life choices, and it's like, at times where I really should have just taken it back and sat there and cried and cried and cried and, you know what, honestly prayed. I know a lot of people aren't religious, and I don't want to bring religion into this. But had I just prayed and cried and taken the time to just be sad and go through the motions of instead of avoiding it, I'd probably be a lot better. And had I gotten rid of those snakes in the beginning of my life, I wouldn't have had people tell me, well, you shouldn't be like this. You're not allowed to be like this. Why am I not allowed to be like this? Well, because in my culture, we don't accept it. But I don't want to hear anybody tell me that. Because you know what? I'm Native American, I'm African American, I'm Hispanic. Like, I live with my Mexican side of the family. So, si crees que no puedo hablar español, boom. I was going to say a bad word, but I don't want to. Anyways, like, I grew up learning about that culture, right? Now that I'm old enough to explore other cultures, I'm learning that, like, I'm Cherokee, which is super cool, but also super sad because I learned what my ancestors went through, and it's like now I have all three of my ancestors who were, like, went through so much, which is super just makes me grateful that I'm alive because I get to appreciate what they went through, learn about it, and then project power. I feel like me being born with so many different cultures means I have to be powerful. I can't be weak. And I don't think anybody's weak. I just think people haven't untapped their culture, haven't untapped who they are. And if you don't want to think about culture, think about spirit. Like, we talked about this before, how I think that I have lived a previous life and how my spirit has grown to be, my soul has grown to be a lot more than I ever can think of, you know? And it's like, there are people who don't believe in, like, religion. There are people who don't believe in spirits. There are people who don't, like, there's always people who are like, oh, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that, I don't believe, well, whatever you believe in, you have a certain power to yourself, you know? And I feel like you can project that positivity and power, and that just builds who you want to be. And hearing all this, I know that I'm probably super confusing, but I feel like this is what I think about. Like, I'm honestly at a point where, like, school, like, I know school's important, and I get all my assignments done, but it's not my main focus anymore. And yes, I want to go to college, but I feel like at my school, they have, like, this certain negative energy that drags everybody in. And you can go in. I went into that school, honestly, the most secretive little demon. Like, I was such a good kid, but, like, I have such a rebel in me. And it's really bad because she's really impulsive when it comes to stupid things. Like, the stories I could tell you, the mistakes I've made within my feelings and my school. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. The things that I've done. Not even done, just think about doing, or, like, actually, like, involved other people in, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even feel like that anymore. It was a moment of impulse, and now that impulse is gone. We're stuck in a weird state of friendship, which is okay too, because the people who remain my friends are like, you a OG, because you could deal with, like, this impulsive little demon, but people don't think she's alive. Like, it's a whole different story for a whole nother day. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be back because I feel like I rant about so much. And I'm honestly getting tired of posting it on my Snapchat. Like, I don't want to take up 30 different snaps when I could just take up one YouTube video. And honestly, thank you to the people who, like, encourage me to do better and that are going to watch this video and that watch my snaps genuinely. Like, I know yesterday I posted one, well, today because it was AM. 12 a.m. I posted one of me crying and laughing because I'm a psychopath. You know, I'm probably one of those people that, like, walks in the dark without running because no, I definitely don't. I don't like walking in the dark. Like, I feel like someone's chasing me. So I'm not that psychopath, but definitely up there with them or whatever. Or at least accept that I do, you know, like I'm Joker but not murder yet, you know. Maybe if that made sense in somebody's mind, whatever. But, yeah, for the people who do encourage me and, like, watch my snaps, I hope you guys come to my YouTube and you're like, wow, she makes no sense but perfect sense. And I want you guys to know that I'm officially getting comfortable with being me. Being comfortable with me is accepting that I'm bisexual, accepting that I'm triple, probably more of a minority, accepting that I need to get rid of people in my life, and if not get rid of them, create a line of who they get to see and don't get to see. And accept that if you were texting me during this quarantine and then stop texting me and then now I don't have anybody texting me, you're fake. No, I'm just playing. But, like, if you haven't texted me or you just asked me for homework, I'm disappointed because I have so much to talk about. So much. But, yeah, this YouTube channel is kind of going to be, like, an opening into April's mind, part 6075, because I know I said that, like, a couple YouTube videos back when I was younger and not this ugly and didn't have such bad bags. But I hope you guys genuinely enjoy my videos, and I just hope that y'all are comfortable. Like, be in the comments and tell me if you could create a unicorn, what would she look like? What's your favorite chicken nugget from where? Do you want this to be Potato Gang, or do you want it to be the Phantom, the Eiffel Tower? I don't know. I don't know. The Melatonins. Jenny, shout out to you, Melanin. But yeah, like, what do y'all guys want to be called? What do y'all guys want me to be called? leave some positivity, spread positivity, be comfortable with yourself. Don't be afraid. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a moment of silence. Okay, now that we've had that moment of silence, I want you to take the next 3 seconds or more if you feel comfortable with it. Go somewhere completely alone, or maybe go in the middle of your family. And you know what? If my family was here, I would do it with them because I've done this before. It's not a surprise anymore. And just go and scream. Scream for maybe like 10 to 15 seconds and let it out. I'll do it on here on camera with you guys. If this gets screen recorded, share it with the people and let them know that sometimes they just gotta let it out. So, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Such an ugly scream. But I needed it. I let it out. I should have been standing while I did it because then you project it from your core. So, like, also, guys, just like let it out and be yourselves. Peace, love, pride, excellence, success, happiness. I don't know what those words were, but they apply to life in some way. I love you guys. If we're still the Potato Gang, I love you. Like and share this video. Be unapologetically yourself. Love yourself, live yourself, and just be happy. What? Never mind. Let me not say it because then you're going to judge me for not knowing. But so what? We have fun. And I'm going to go. And we'll see what I post. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. But I am going to be posting again. And I am going to be filming again. So, I love you guys. And I hope you have the best of days. And yeah, I'm here if you need me. Bye.